Hello, I'm Ricky Lee, and today on the Watchlist, I'm joined by Roy Kashi, CEO of Falconedge. The company has rolled out a strategic Bitcoin yield framework, positioning itself at the intersection of traditional finance and Bitcoin native innovation. It's a move that puts Falconedge firmly in the spotlight as more asset managers look for ways to generate yield in digital assets. Roy, welcome to the Watchlist.
Thank you very much for having me, Ricky.
So, Roy, tell us from your perspective, how does the Bitcoin treasury strategy complement your core advisory business?
Sure. Our core advisory business is something we're very proud of. Our background is hedge funds and asset management. So we've leveraged off that experience over the years to assist asset managers, not just in traditional finance, but in crypto as well. So over the last 11 years, we've had the first regulated crypto fund in the UK and over $1 billion in assets, which over half are in crypto. So for us, it's very much an area we're familiar with. So we use our Bitcoin balance sheet strategies to help complement the managers that we have under the umbrella as well from our parent firm.
And you've reported a 1.29% monthly Bitcoin yield. How do you manage volatility and counterparty risk to make sure that that kind of return is sustainable over the longer term?
Sure. Yeah, thanks for that. I mean, you can see from the RNS we put out this week that we made a 1.29% yield net on our balance sheet. First thing to note on that, there is no volatility or counterparty risk. This isn't a trading strategy. It's we allocate our balance sheet Bitcoin into the sister company's first loss fund, where we allocate capital, including our Bitcoin, in either a Bitcoin share class or a fiat share class directly to the managers, but they bear the first loss risk, not us. So this fund has been going for over 5 years and has made money every single month since inception. So it's never made a down month because we're not taking the risk.
Amazing. And so looking ahead, then, how much do you expect the Bitcoin yield strategy to contribute to overall revenue and earnings? And how do you balance that with performance with the core business?
Sure. Obviously, the core business is incredibly important to us, as we've maintained throughout the whole IPO process. We currently have several funds that we advise, and that's growing. And we hope to put some announcements out in the near-term future on that. However, the real growth will obviously come from the balance sheet being able to generate a yield. As Bitcoin grows, as we grow our Bitcoin balance sheet, that yield becomes compounding in an overall number. Secondly, we can take Bitcoin from external providers, either in fiat or in Bitcoin, pay a coupon to give them a yield on their Bitcoin that they're currently not getting, and take the difference from what we can make on our yield strategies and deploy that back into buying more Bitcoin for our shareholders.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and taking us through all of that, Roy.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Once again, that is Roy Kashi, CEO of Falconedge. For more on the company's Bitcoin yield framework and advisory services, visit falconedge.co.uk. That's all for this episode of The Watchlist. I'm Ricky Lee. Make good choices today.